Set. Ready.
Check, check. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Go.
Fournette on the counter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, D. Go.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Foles. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, 27 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Browns 0. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Hurry!
Here's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Landry, the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for Cleveland, 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Set, 180.
Mike Fofo. Go. Go.
4th down, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Demetrius Harris taking it in. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
180.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
They'll give it to Chubb. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Real.
Mike's 50. So we got.
Hurry.
Hey.
Hurry.
50 to Mike. 50 to.
Pistol.
Watch the run.
So that'll back him up 5. Fourth down, and on is Greg Joseph for the Browns field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Joseph is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Foles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
X3, 218, chop.
Here's Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw again on second down. Foles trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. A handoff to Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. 44 is the mic. 44.
King.
Tighten up, tighten up.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
For Antonio Callaway, incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
And it's third down.
The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry! Alert!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Man, we got to get this stop here, D.
Pilot, 64, weak.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go.
Let's go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, tight.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ready.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the screen.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. Oh, my. All I can say is that baby might have just set the game of football back 40 years. Maybe 50, maybe 60.
Let's just go for 70. Just keep going.
The game never started.
Because there's no way I can analyze that. There's just no way.